Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Leo, and in this video I'm going to share about my experience in applying for University of Cambridge and Imperial College London. But before I start this video, I think I must tell you guys that I already got rejected by both of these universities, and this video is only about the process of me applying to both of these universities and the things that I've learned in the process. The first thing that I want to talk about is where I study. Before I studied my A-level in UK, I studied in a secondary school in Malaysia. My secondary school is quite different from GCSE and IGCSE because we have 6 years of study and our syllabus is quite distinct from GCSE and IGCSE. The next thing is about my A-level. My first year A-level is actually quite normal until the COVID outbreak in UK. That time, all the schools are shut down and we started to have online class. A lot of teachers and students are struggling with it because there is a huge transition from face-to-face class to online class. Despite the situation, I still try my best to do as much as I can because I know I'm going to apply for Cambridge and Imperial, so I need to get used to it as soon as possible. After my first year A-level, I started to find a job in Malaysia just to boost up my application when I apply for the university in UK. Since I like teaching, so I work as a science and math tutor in a tuition center. Other than working, I also did some admission paper like PAT or MAT. But if you notice, I didn't mention about NSAA because the past paper for NSAA is quite limited and I prefer to do it few weeks before the real exam. In this time, I also start to fill out my UCAS and write my first draft of personal statement because you will need to submit your application in October, which is kind of early compared to other universities. Of course, it's still a holiday, so I'll still have fun and relax. After the end of my summer holiday, I went back to my college in Brighton and I started to prepare for the admission test, which is the NSAA. I prepared by grinding all the past papers in time condition. It is really important to do those papers in time condition because the question is difficult and you only have short amount of time, so you need to plan ahead how are you going to use your time in the exam. Okay, now about the interview. I'll talk about Cambridge first. First, I got an interview from Cambridge around November, and the interview consists of 4 parts, which is 2 physics, 1 chemistry and 1 math. The first interview was physics and it's about roller coaster, and the second one was math and they want me to draw the graph of x squared, x to the power 4 and x to the power 4 minus x squared based on the graph x squared and x to the power 4 that I've drawn before. Third one is physics again, since I want to study physics. So it's about reflection of wave and something about earthquake. My last interview was a nightmare because my basic for my chemistry is not that strong and they asked me something about chlorofluorocarbon. I'm not sure, but anyway, this is the summary of my interview. I got the reply on 25th of January. I remember this date very well because this day is actually my special day for something, and they say I can request for feedback, so I requested, and the feedback they gave me was my transcript in my secondary school was kind of mixed and it's not that great in the science subject because I got B plus in biology and B plus in chemistry, but I got A plus in physics anyway. They also tell me that my NSAA score is not that great because my personal statement shows my enthusiasm for physics, so they decided to give me a chance for interview. They say my interview was okay, which sounds bad, so I got squeezed out by somebody else who got better NSA score and better performance in interview. As for Imperial, they cancelled the interview because of COVID-19. I think it's only for people who apply for physics degree, because I got friends that apply for other courses and they did get the interview. Although there is no interview, they still request us to send our school report in the past 3 years. The only school report I have in the past 3 years is from my secondary school, which is kind of sucks because I didn't work hard until I studied A-level. I know some people quite happy about it because they have good grades and they have good result, but for me it's not that good and it's actually lowered down my confidence. After that, I got my rejection on March and it's actually in the middle of my exam week. But luckily, I did prepare and study well for my exam, so my grade doesn't affect that much. But the thing is, I'm kind of disappointed and I can't believe I got rejected by both my dream university. If you ask me whether I'm still sad about it right now, I would say I am. But I can't give up here because if I really want to go there, I still can apply it during my master degree. Honestly, I learned quite a lot from the process in applying for Cambridge and Imperial. I found out that understanding is actually more important than grinding past paper or practice paper. And this paper is actually only used to test our understanding. And if we really understand the topic, right, we actually save a lot of time revising, and we just need to revise for the small details. This realization actually helped me a lot in my A-level exam, especially chemistry. And because the interview from Cambridge is all about testing your understanding and applying your knowledge. If you are going to apply for Oxbridge or Imperial, you must keen on solving new problems, because the question you get is always new and you might not seen it before, especially in the admission test. If you are studying in secondary school, GCSE or IGCSE, and you want to apply for Oxbridge or Imperial, I would suggest you to work hard right now, because you never know how long will this COVID-19 last. So your school result before your A-level might play a significant role in applying for these universities. And the other thing is, the reason they will ask for your school reports is because you won't have grade from A-level, because you haven't finished your A-level. For university in UK, they actually need you to apply for the university first before you take the exam. That's why they will ask for your school reports. But you'll get something called predicted grade. That predicted grade doesn't mean a lot, because if you apply for Oxbridge or Imperial, most of them have 4A star for their predicted grade, so it doesn't make any difference at all. If you are going to apply or you already applied for Oxbridge or Imperial, I wish you all good luck here. But if you got rejected, I know very well how you feel. But my advice is, try to find a new goal as soon as possible and focus on your A-level, because it's really important. And your journey doesn't end here. For me, I take quite a long time to move on, but I shouldn't take that long because I still got my A-level and my other university, so I need to start work hard instead of thinking about why I got rejected. It is what it is. If you got rejected already, it's fine. Just focus on your A-level and get as much A star as possible and show them that you actually got the potential, you actually can do really well. Last but not least, success is not final. Failure is not fatal. But it is the courage that continue that counts. Thanks for watching, and if you like the video, please leave a thumbs up and